Okay, what is this?
It's a Civil War ambulance keg.
Please tell me that is full of whiskey.
I'm here today at the pawn shop to sell my Civil War ambulance keg. When I seen it, it just had an old antique appeal to it. I've had it for about 6 months, and it's been in storage in my storage unit. I'm hoping to sell the keg for $700.
This is pretty cool, man. During the Civil War in 1862, General McClellan decided that they needed a much better system of getting wounded soldiers off the battlefield. So he created an ambulance corps. To identify the ambulance guys from the normal soldiers, literally their chevrons, like the V's on the side of a soldier's uniform, he turned those upside down, and he designed wagons. The center of the wagon was room for 3 guys to lay down. They carried water kegs like this because the ambulance corps was not working in the middle of a battle, it was after a battle. And sometimes these guys have been laying out there for 2 days. They're gonna be pretty dehydrated and everything like that. The wagons also had medical supplies, they had food, basically everything to like go take care of these guys in the field. Where did you get this?
It came out of an estate sale. I purchased some items from them, and this is one of the things. And I did show it to a friend of mine, and he said that it's kind of rare that they have the plug and spigot.
Only thing I'm thinking, that looks really, really small to like get water out of it. You couldn't get a lot at a time.
Yeah, right?
It's in pretty good shape. I can tell it's old. You have some damage right here. I've never actually seen one of these things, so I don't know exactly if it's right or not. How much you want for it?
Oh, I'm asking $700.
Okay. Just about anything Civil War is collectible. This country has a really, really deep fascination with it. And since everything Civil War is really, really collectible, everything is really, really faked. And since I've never actually seen one of these things, I have no idea what they're supposed to look like. Let me call a guy up. I'll get him down here. He'll take a look at it. I think he was actually in the Civil War. Okay. And he'll tell us all about it.
Sounds good.
All right. I was so hoping it would be full of whiskey. So I got a guy in the shop with a Civil War era ambulance keg that he's asking $700 for. Now, anything Civil War is collectible, but that also means just about everything Civil War is faked. So I have Mark Hall Patton coming down, my history guru, and hopefully he can authenticate it. So in your service in the Civil War, did you ever see one of these?
I haven't seen one of these since Shiloh.
He says that it's a ambulance keg.
Yep.
Never seen pictures of anything like this, so I have no idea if it's correct.
In the Civil War, the ambulances all had water kegs on them. They actually hung below the ambulance. They were made out of white oak. They were banded like this. But there's 2 possibilities of what it could be. It could be an ambulance keg, or it could be a naval keg. And there's a lot more naval kegs out there than ambulance kegs. But there's a couple of things I need to check to be able to tell which one this is. So do you mind if I take a closer look at it?
Not at all.
Okay. Let me take a look here. Okay, I've got something here. If you look at this end, you see it's got some stamping on it. Let's just turn it up on the end here. You can actually read this, and it says weight 16 pounds.
Okay.
And that's important. That was stamped on naval casks and was never stamped on the ambulance casks. But still very much of interest to people that collect these, just not Civil War.
So naval kegs are less collectible?
Yeah, yeah. They look very much the same, but they're not.
Thanks, man.
Not
You're
a
amazing.
problem. All righty, have fun.
Okay, so it's still a cool piece, still collectible, but it's not Civil War. All right, so big difference on the price. I'd give you $100.
$100?
If Mark told me this was from a Civil War ambulance, we'd be really, really close, but it's not.
Can you go in the neighborhood of 5?
No. I mean, I'd max out at $125.
125. Yeah, sure, we'll do that.
All right, sweet, $125. So I'll meet you right around the corner and we'll do some paperwork, okay?